Hello everybody and welcome to another ThemeCraft tutorial video. My name is David and today we'll be taking a look at the most powerful BuddyForms extension called BuddyForms Members and how we can use that extension in order to easily integrate BuddyForms forms into BuddyPress profiles. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for this tutorial, I'm just using a locally installed WordPress site, and the three plugins that we'll be using are BuddyPress, BuddyForms, and BuddyForms Members. And once you have those three installed, we're ready to go. So what you want to do is go to the BuddyForms tab, and I've already created a couple forms for this example, but let me show you how to make a new one. So if you want to go to Add New, and we can choose this very first one right here. We can rename our form, so let's just call it My First Form. And right underneath here, you have the form builder itself. So as you can see, we have a title, content, categories, tags, and a featured image. If you ever wanted to rearrange those, it's a simple drag and drop. If you ever wanted to add another field, we can always hit this drop down right here. And for example, if you're missing an excerpt, we can add that, add field, and we can also rearrange that to wherever spot we want it to be. So this whole setup here is pretty much exactly how you would have it in BuddyForms, except along with the BuddyForms Members plugin, if we scroll down, we have this new meta box right here that gives us a few new options. So the very first option we have here is add this form as profile tab. So if we check this, integrate this form, it'll integrate your new form with your BuddyPress profile. And underneath here, we do have another option that allows us to basically group forms all under one tab. So I'll also show you how to do that. And we also have a visibility feature so that you can choose whether a user has to be logged in or not to see your forms. And of course, once you're good to go, you can hit publish. And if we go back to our forms, we do have our newly created form right here. And now we're going to see how this actually looks on our website. So we're in the home page here, and I'm just going to go to members. And we do have our member right here. So I'm just going to click on admin. And right here, we have our profile. We have all of our tabs right here. And as you can see, our My First Form tab is right here, which you can click on. And we can add a new post using our newly created form. And right here, we have all of our fields like the title, content, the excerpt, our categories, which we didn't make any yet. We can add a featured image, and I believe this one is the tags, which I have made a few previously just for this example. So let's fill out the form. My awesome post. Content. Hello. Welcome to my first post. Fill out the excerpt, choose a category, add an image, and we can choose our tags and submit. And as you can see, our form was submitted successfully. And if we now click on our newly created tab, you can see that we have our post right there. We have our featured image. It is published, and we do have an option to edit it or delete it. Now, we do also have an option to group forms. So for example, right here, I have my BuddyForms submissions page tab, and I have form 1 and form 2 under this one tab. If I go back to my forms and look at form 1, you can see here that I have this box right here checked off, and this is basically responsible for grouping the forms together. So if I were to uncheck this box and go update, you can see here that form 1 has exited the grouped forms tab and only form 2 remains. So if you ever needed to group a bunch of forms into one tab, here's the way to do so. You're going to go into your forms, we'll go back to form 1, check this box off, update it, and let's also take our new form that we created, which will also group under the same tab. So we'll check this guy off, go update, and going back to our profile, we can see here that we have form 1, form 2, and My First Form, our new form that we created, all under this one tab. So overall, the BuddyForms Members profile is really useful. For example, if you have a group of people that split into different subgroups, and using the BuddyForms Members extension, you can group certain forms under certain tabs to whichever way that your community is set up. So as you can see, the BuddyForms Members plugin is really powerful, really easy to use, so I would definitely recommend it for any kind of community site. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then make sure you give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below what kind of tutorial video you'd like to see next. This has been David from ThinkCraft, and as always, thanks for watching.